Hi, my name is Lena, and I'm the Russia Team Deputy Lead here at ISW. Today, I'm going to talk about Ukrainian actions on the left bank of Kherson Oblast as they have been developing over the last several weeks. Starting on October 18th, Russian sources began to claim that up to company-sized Ukrainian naval infantry elements conducted an assault across the Dnipro River in Kherson Oblast. These claims were initially evidenced by geolocated imagery that showed Ukrainian forces made advances north of Pishchanivka, a settlement on the left bank about 14 kilometers east of Kherson city and 3 kilometers inland from the Dnipro River, and into Poima, a settlement about 11 kilometers east of Kherson city and 4 kilometers inland from the Dnipro River. Over the next several weeks, Russian sources continued to discuss Ukrainian left bank operations in the Pishchanivka, Pidstepne, Poima area and further east towards the settlement of Krynki, which Russian sources claimed that Ukrainians have mostly occupied since the initial October 18th reports. Russian sources widely expressed concern over this larger than usual Ukrainian presence on the left bank in the weeks following the initial operations. Putin himself directly addressed the situation in Kherson Oblast on October 18th and described Ukrainian activity in Kherson Oblast as the next failed counteroffensive and continued his typical rhetorical line of essentially writing off any Ukrainian activity as a failure. As of yesterday, November 7th, Russian information space coverage of left bank Kherson Oblast greatly intensified with several claims by prominent Russian sources that Ukrainian forces transferred a limited number of armored vehicles to the left bank. Some Russian mill bloggers amplified a picture reportedly showing a Ukrainian tracked amphibious transport, or PTS, vehicle carrying an infantry fighting vehicle onto East Bank Kherson near Krynki. Other mill bloggers claimed on November 7th that a Ukrainian amphibious fighting vehicle crossed the Dnipro on its own near Krynki and amplified separate footage on November 7th purporting to show destroyed Western amphibious armored personnel carriers in an unspecified location on the East Bank. Mill blogger claims notably diverged between the number of alleged PTS vehicles and other armored vehicles that they said to have crossed the river. Mill bloggers also claimed that up to 300 Ukrainian personnel, or up to a roughly battalion-worth size grouping of personnel, are now on the left bank. The reported battalion-sized Ukrainian force grouping on the east bank, or left bank, suggests that heavy Russian interdiction efforts along the Dnipro River have not prevented Ukrainian forces from transferring additional personnel and materiel to positions on the left bank. At this time, ISW will not speculate on the prospects of these ongoing Ukrainian activities on the left bank, but will continue to monitor and assess the Russian information space discussions about Kherson Oblast and provide updates with visual confirmation if they become available. Thank you so much for your continued support of ISW, and until next time.